So you have E here, and then so the next one would be just double checking here. It'd be E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. So you have, and on the piano it's just, you know, each fret is just one step. Let's see. Okay, well that's one good thing to know. I'm trying to stay on track. And what you'll notice is okay, so the next string is A, so we went E up to A, which is the same as the next string, and then A, right? And that brings us up to D. And that was so, when you're tuning by ear, basically you have to tune one string. You have to have one reference thing. So that's like a tuning fork. It would be like, ooh, and it's like A. So you would tune your A string, you know. But you just, you know, if you have a keyboard, you know, you can do, my piano's out of tune. And then once you tune one, then you just go up to the 5th fret, because the 5th fret is the next string. So then you would tune the next string. Now the only one that's different is this one, G, the G string. That is on the 4th fret. And then you go back to the 5th fret for the last two. That's because on the piano and in this semitone, how music is created, is that there are a couple places where there is no half step between the two notes. So most of the time you have like F, F sharp, G, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, but between B and C there is no B sharp, you know, there's no half step. And it happens again between E and F. So that's one of them. That's why this string, your B string, I'm sorry, the G string is done on the 4th fret. I know this doesn't make sense, but I'm just spewing it out so that you have the basic understanding of how it's laid out. Okay, so that doesn't really matter so much for you right now because you're not doing finger picking or anything like that. What you're learning are your chords. So let's say, for example, the A chord. You know that one already. Okay. The A chord. Now, you should get a sheet that has all the chords laid out for you. But don't like practice too much of all the sharps and flats and all the weird ones. Just get the basic letters, you know, and just work on the basic letter chords, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and one thing to answer though for you in case you're wondering, like, what makes a chord, and that's how, like, I don't know who invented the way to set this up, but it's pretty smart. What makes a chord is technically, and again, this goes into the technical musical stuff that doesn't really make sense, but a chord is the root note plus 4 semitones is the next note and then 3 more semitones. And that makes a chord. What that means is you hit, like say A for example. A is the A note. Then I go 4 semitones up. And that's C sharp. And then 3 more semitones up. And that's E. So those 3 notes, A, C sharp, and E, make the A chord. They make the basic root A chord. There are lots of different ways to do an A chord, lots of different ways to do everything in music. But that's just your basic A chord. So what you're playing on the guitar, when you play an A chord, what are the notes you're playing? You're playing the first string, which is E. You're not holding anything down, so you're playing E. And you're playing the next string, and you're not holding anything down. So that's an A. So you're playing E and A. Then you're playing the third string down, and you're holding it down the 2nd fret. So what string is that? That's even A, dog, D, and it's D plus 2 semitones. D plus 2 semitones is E. So you're playing E. So now you're playing E, A, D, D sharp, E, E. So E, A, E. Next string is even A, dog, gets G, which you're playing on the 2nd fret. So G plus 2 semitones is A. So, playing E, A, D up on the 2nd fret, D string up on the 2nd fret makes it an E, G string up on the 2nd fret makes it an A, 3rd string is boogers, B, but on the 2nd fret. So B plus 2 semitones is C sharp. That's where the chord gets its flavor, people would say. So we got E, A, C sharp, and then the last string, playing open, it's an E string again. So you're playing E, A, C sharp, E. Same thing. A, C sharp, E. You're playing the root note, 4 semitones up, just the 3rd. Don't ask why. Well, you can't because this is a video. And E, which is the 5th. Don't ask why. So that's what you're playing. And that's what makes a chord a chord. That's why they're built they are. And some very smart person figured out a way to just cram this all into this little space so that you can do it all right there, you know. One other thing is, say you're playing the A chord, right? A. What if you moved everything up 1? So you brought all those notes up to the 3rd fret. And then, something